everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Esther and I'm a professional artist, dreamer, traveler. Today I have my husband Paul with me on this video.
Hello.
He is a big part of my business and what we're doing together. He is behind the scenes of all of the YouTube videos, all of the reels and vlogs, and all of the nitty-gritty statistics and like just everything that has to do with numbers and organization. He's doing that, which I'm super grateful to him for it, because I am too abstract and creative to properly manage those things. So since we got together, we just able to run this business more professionally and more. It's just way more sophisticated, and it has grown a lot because of that and this collaboration. So I'm just really grateful, and it's good to have him on this video so you guys can finally see his face and hear his thoughts. He used to do a lot of YouTube channels before as well, so I'm really thrilled to have him popping up in our videos together a lot more. So yeah,
super happy to be here. I mean, it's so nice to just be able to do something with your partner and to work on something together and to build on the same vision. And I know I'm really supposed to help Esther. I really feel it's my calling with her art. So yeah, and she suggested that I pop up here and there in the videos, and I think why not? Could be good. So really looking forward to getting to know also you guys more and sharing some of my thoughts.
Yeah, and I feel like it's just making it way more fun and authentic, because we do run business together and we live life together, so a lot of our life and everyday routines, they are together. So it just feels a lot more organic to me to bring him on board and to have a little bit more family dynamics and just everyday life, and not just have me and my face and my brand. And I mean, it's great, but it just feels way more authentic in the season. This video just feels really perfect to start our journey with YouTube together, because we just had a trip of our lifetime. In the previous vlog, if you watched it, you know it was Australia, but the fun thing, right after Australia, we flew right into Greece to see our friends and colleagues from the States and Milan Art Institute, which we really closely work with, and they're our dear friends, and they run art retreats and art residencies in Greece. So we basically went straight there in the middle of the first retreat, and we joined part of the second, and we were able to connect with so many artists that are either in the program or thinking of shifting their career into doing art professionally. So that is always really exciting to have these connections and networking and just art community, the sense of art community, and that you are not alone in your journey, and there are other people that live from the same vision, from the same heart, and you just like being able to connect with them in real life. It's just something really valuable. The trip was amazing. So many wonderful experiences, so many wonderful people, so much creativity going on, so much freedom. We ate a lot.
So we're gonna be here until like 1.
Yeah.
Paul, what do you think? What's happening?
Well, we're gonna be eating here for the next 6 hours, I would say.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, we have an abundance of food.
What did you get?
A waffle cone made out of waffles.
And what kind of...
Madagascar vanilla buffalo milk from Rhodes Island ice cream.
Wow, that's insane. Does it taste?
No.
I mean, it's not a pretty picture anymore, but it was the best French toast I ever had in my life. So, I'm impressed.
I don't know how did that happen, but I felt like when I was watching all of the footage that we have from Greece that almost everything is restaurants.
We really ate a lot.
How did that happen?
I don't know. It was super nice though. So we were kind of part of the retreats and kind of not. I mean, we weren't like properly guests, but I do work for the school. I help them with their advertising and marketing, also for the retreats. So we kind of had a privilege of having this experience without any specific obligation to participate in some things. So we could really be there whenever it felt right for us. And most of the times we were there for the nice dinners or lunches together. And it was so great. I mean, the food is nice, Greek food is nice, but especially to connect to the other artists, right?
Yeah, I feel like it's just such a big part of the Greek culture, and I mean human culture in general, but in Greece it's just being celebrated a lot more. Everyone is eating family style. So going out for lunch or dinner, it's not just like going to grab a food, it's actually like 2-3 hour activity where you sit in a long table all together and you just chat with people and the food keep coming one after another, and it's all really light. It's not like overwhelming. I feel like with all of the Greek retreats and like that I went so far, we always joke about that. It's like, what else would we do before we eat again? Because like the food is kind of like a central piece of all of it. Of course you have like excursions and you have classes and art and the beach, and it's like, but it's kind of like all falls in between eating, because eating is like where everyone just comes together and you can talk and relate to people and hear their stories and hear about their journeys. So I really love it. How about you?
I really love it about these cultures, like Greek culture, Italian culture, Spanish culture, all of this like Southern European cultures. That is a lot about food and eating and community and family also, right? And the dining table is just this huge place
It's a feast.
Yeah, it's a feast. Everybody comes together. Everybody shares their thoughts. I mean, we don't really have it so much in our everyday life, right? When we work and stuff, and I feel like in Western culture especially, it's not a big thing. So it's like, it was really a refreshing time just having this community, right? And always talking about things with people.
I feel like also for both of us coming from like this post-Soviet background, like for me it's Ukraine and like Soviet Union. For Paul, it's East Germany.
Yeah, East Germany or East Berlin. Yeah.
So this is also like pretty, like it was under Soviet, and food was like, the kitchens in the apartments are really small and they're like not meant for like big dining or anything, and it just like to get you going, like you just eat something really simple, really fast in between, because you just have to get to work, and there is like no celebration in family gathering at all. And I just really love seeing it every time when I'm a part of it, because I feel like it's just such a big piece of human culture and interaction, and it's necessary. It's really necessary.
So I like the combination of just color and variety here, like the steep stairs and mountains and umbrellas and sea and trees, just super fun.
We spent a lot of time on the beaches, resting, reading, sketching, drawing, talking. It was really hot, but it was cool to dip in the ocean, in the sea. So that was really, really nice. Australia was quite cooler, so going to Greece and actually having like a proper summer vacation was really nice. And
we felt like our trip to Australia before was a lot about gaining new perspective, and just for the broader vision for our life was super important. And now coming to Greece, it was a really different atmosphere, different trip. We felt both. It was really about identity and forming and reflecting on our identity. And reflecting in general a lot. It was for sure really helpful to talk to all of the people, right? Because maybe you get challenged on something that you believe is like that, right? And then you refine things, or you have new ideas, you get new inspiration from other people, and it also helps you to reflect upon your own life. We're reading a lot right now. We use Greece to really read. That was good. We really took two great books. You're reading
How to Win Friends and Influence People.
Yeah, by Dale Carnegie. Really good book about communication. I'm reading the Magic of Thinking Big. Also really powerful book. Helped me a lot already.
And then we're gonna switch.
Yeah, then we're gonna switch. That's true.
We just randomly bought in the airport, in between, coming from Australia. We had an 8 hours layover in Doha. We were just what should we do? And then there was a random store and they had books, and it was the 2 books that were on display. So we're let's just grab those 2, and they turned out to be one of the best books we ever read. So maybe we'll do a video about the books and just lessons we learned from them in the future, because it was really truly impactful.
Yeah. So Greece has a long tradition in craftsmanship and is really well known for its artisanal goods, also jewelry, for example, and specifically gold is really beautiful there. They do it in a really unique way, and
it's Byzantine style with all of the little flowers and patterns. Really unique. It's hard to find something like this anywhere else.
Yeah, super unique. And so we got a wonderful chain, a chain and a pendant for Esther. And
you got a ring.
Yeah, I got a ring, and they both have these nice patterns, and they look super beautiful. And we really noticed, coming back to this identity topic, that it really these things, just you putting on a nice ring or a nice pendant, it really does something with you. It's almost like you're stepping into, you're wearing a new identity, and maybe you're not fully in it yet, but it actually makes you more this person who can wear these types of jewelries and stuff, and it changes you, and that felt really good and felt really healthy.
Not talking that any physical things affect our identity in any way, but I feel it has to do with a sense of worth, and sometimes we maybe it's not the most important thing right now to get this or to get that, or there's more important things to invest on, and then I don't need another dress, I don't need another ring, and but all of those things are beauty. And especially for me, creating this luxury product, which are oil painting, and they're huge and impactful, and they do something for people. And I believe jewelry or any craftsmanship, anything that is handmade, put the idea and thought and love into it, and becomes this product and amazing thing that just elevates your living. It's not thinking many times about our life that those things are a priority or they're important, but they are, because the art changes atmosphere in the room and it inspires us every day. In the same way, wearing something you use, it gives you just another boost on confidence. Working your life is you shouldn't underestimate it, because if you wanna progress in life and go to higher places and have an influence and impact, you should look at yourself also, and you have to have confidence in your identity. So I believe those are just really practical steps of how to boost your confidence and to gain more power in everyday life.
Ellie, what are you doing?
I'm trying to roll out Esther's famous delicious cake. The best cake you'll ever eat.
This looks good.
That is really good.
Is the bottom a different as the top?
Yes.
It's so
Is it a
Art.
cookie?
What a treat.
yeah.
It's so warm.
It is.
Thank you,
to
madam.
put a flavor, a texture.
We really love spending time with our friends. We had a lot of deep talks and conversations in the restaurant and the beach. We finally got to see Zion again. Our friends Jake and Dimitra were there, and they brought Zion. Last time we saw him when he was just born, more than 1 year ago. So it was really, really cool see him grow in this year, and all of the fun things he did. Him exploring the world and the food and olive oil on the plate. Just he was really funny. It was really cool.
Yeah, it's so good to catch up with good friends. It's so healthy. Especially, I feel like friends who are in the same direction in life with you, the same trajectory in life with you. For us, it's like also young family, you know, who's really driven, who want,
Run a business.
they run a business, they want to do things and shake things, and yeah, it was just really, really healthy and good to have the community again now.
Yeah, and for us, we don't have like so many friends really, or any friends right now where we are based, and we have been traveling a lot. So through trips like that, we realize that we are not alone and there is community available. And in this time, it might look different than it ever looked for anyone else, like generations before, and how people had friendships and relationship and all of it. But like these days, I mean, we started our relationship through just video chats, and eventually we started dating and got married. So it was really out of the box of how I myself even imagined that. And sometimes I crave having friendships also like right next to me, close by, but it's just not happening because there is like really unique people that I deeply connect to, and they're not always next door. So you have to put a lot more effort into making those relationships and those friendships running. But this is just a blessing and a challenge of this generation, figuring out logistics of how to do that, but it benefits us incredibly.
Yeah, so overall, Greece was really wonderful. Such a great time to be able to connect to people again and to have community, gain new inspiration, and really reflect on our lives.
Yeah, we did a lot of just simple things like talking, reading. I baked a cake. We had a whole cake baking party in Ellie's Airbnb, and Paul did watercolors. It was just really, really great because it was really low pressure on having like a vacation or doing like a workation. It was really just a blend of everything good and fun and just free. It was really free. We were just able to network and brainstorm and get a vision for our own life and for the business and for Milan's business also. It was just like so many key people in one place and so many creatives and artists, and them all coming in one place is just really powerful. So I hope you guys enjoyed this format. Let us know what do you think about this type of videos, and if we should keep doing that, if you would like to see more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys next week. Bye.